uh, when we want to access a static variable in another class, we use class name dot variable name, right?
Right. That is, I think it's only variable that you are calling. So we are not. If you are creating an object for that class here with using the new, then I think it will give you the CVR.
Okay, that's correct. Guys, did you understand, or can I explain?
Sir, can you explain?
Okay. Whatever the Manjuna is saying, here in the line number 20, what did you do? Static variable obj equal to new static variable. What is the new static variables here?
New is the allocation for memory, and
Correct.
static variable is the constructor for how much memory hold the class for the class.
Static variable is a constructor, right? So
Yes.
that means you are calling this constructor. The constructor should have execute, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So even if it is declared or not, if you declared means that will execute. If you did not declare means there's a backgroundly it is executed the constructor, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now you have declared here, so that what will happen? It will go and it will change the college name equal to CVR because you declared, so it will call and it will change it here in the line number 8.
Yes.
Okay. So until this obj lives, wherever you are calling this obj, the value of the college name is CVR. Until this obj lives. For example, can you come to the line number 23? Enter. System.out.println. Static variables dot. College name.
College.
Okay, hold on. Don't execute. What do you think? What is the output of this?
CVR.
CVR, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because you have changed here. Okay, execute now.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now go back over there into the another class. Now when you execute from here,
It's PVIT, right?
PVAT. So that means go to that class here. Yeah, that means you called in this scope of this variable, you called it and you have changed the value. But apart from that, the other from other class, wherever you're calling, you are not creating any object. For example, create an object in that class and call it and see. From the test.java, create an object, copy the line number 20. Okay, now execute. Now execute.
It will take CVR.
Because you can just think a copies of the classes is happening. Okay, when you execute that, that means like from whatever the in this class, the scope of those variables has been changed now. Okay, from this class.
Yes.
But if you are in that particular class where you are changing the scope in that class only, but if you come to test class, you did not change the scope and you are calling that variable means the original value will get it. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Because the scope, the value where it is changed in the scope,
class.
here it is based on your class, wherever you are executing that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, apart from this, any questions on the return type and the parameters? And did you guys try different ways of return types and getting the data and void and sending the different parameters? Did you guys try it or not?
Yeah, we tried.
Oh, we tried it.
Okay. Any questions on that?
No,
We
sir.
tried in different situations the access specifiers, okay, public and private and protected. So can you briefly just tell us where public is working and where protected is working and where private is working? It means
Access
in
specifiers
another class or
basically-
in another project.
What was it?
Uh, till where public will work in
Oh, that's
another
what.
class or in another project, until where private will work in another class or in another project. Can you just briefly say it so I can write it down actually?
So hold on. That concept will come when the object-oriented concept is started. Okay. Before that, we just want to understand. You guys are completely understand whatever the things which we discussed yesterday, until yesterday.
Yeah, I think the rest is clear. Only that part is
Clear
a
for
bit.
you, right?
Yes.
Good. That's good. How about others?
Clear.
Then good, Moulali.
Okay. So you guys are met yesterday and discussed about and did all the different examples. Everything did right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I have some questions. Give me a second. Okay. So yesterday we talked about this house 3, right?
Yes.
Saishri.
Yes, sir.
I want to call this kid room 3 from this main method. What should I do now?
Kid room 3 from the main method. So the same. Not
So
sure.
that what was that, Saishri?
So, sir, kid room 3 from the main method, I think system dot out dot println with, I mean, you.
Whatever you are saying, I am writing. Tell me. System dot println.
Yeah, and kid. Sir, can you please scroll up a little bit?
So this is a class. Hello. I mean house 3. Sorry. And I have a method 1 is room 1, and another method is a kid room 2. Another method is a kid room 3. I want to go to this room. What should I do now? Saishri?
We are in that class, sir. So house 3 dot.
House 3 dot.
Object. We have to create the object.
Which object? OBJ?
Sir, not near the system dot println. We are creating a new object. So we'll say house 3 dot object.
House 3 dot object. Here I need to write house 3.
Yes.
House 3
Dot object.
OBJ.
So we'll create this new is equals to new and the constructor, which is house 3.
1 second. House 3 dot object. That's what you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Dot OBJECT. Okay.
Object as in OBJ. Equals to
okay. Okay.
new, which is a new thing.
New and then
House 3 again, because
house 3.
kids room is in house, a constructor.
So next. Next.
Am I right here? I mean,
don't
why
know.
is it showing
Ignore that. That's the Eclipse is wrong. Tell me. Come on, Shashri.
Yes, sir. And then you print the kids room like system dot out dot println.
I am there.
So you can call the dining table or the TV, right? So here we gave string A. So string A and
kid room 2 here.
We are calling kid room 3, right?
Yeah, kid room 3. Sorry, yeah, kid room 3. Can I call him here? Kid room 3, put it here.
Yeah. Not sure.
Okay. Polmita.
Yes.
I want to call kid room 3 here. That is the requirement. What should I do now?
Okay, you should delete the dot from 47th line.
Huh?
The space. Yeah, then come to the 48th line and obj dot. Dot. Choose kid room 3 from there.
Okay.
Then what happened?
Okay.
Can you move the cursor, please? Yeah. Then put a string.
Okay.
Write anything inside it. Yeah. Then comma. Then any integer number. Okay. Then print. That is inside the sys out.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This is what I want to know. I just want to call that. That's it. That is the requirement.
Okay.
Saishi, did you understand?
Yes, sir. We calling the object and then we are giving that.
Why did you say this one as a dot here, Saishi?
I don't know. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, this is the syntax, right? Basically, this is the
Yeah.
way it is. Class name, space,
Yes.
object name equal to memory, allocate the memory, space, and then it's a constructor.
Constructor.
Okay. Okay. Rama Devi. Rama Devi. Hello, Rama Devi. Are you there? Wake up. The people are dropping. I'm asking questions, the people are getting dropped. Oh my God. Okay, Harsha.
Yes, sir.
Why do I need to create an object, Harsha? I can directly call this method, right? Do I need to create an object for the kid to room 3?
Because it is not static, right? That's why we are creating an object.
Great. Because it's not a non-static, so that I need to create an object, so then only I can able to access, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Any other questions, guys, regarding the return or regarding the parameters? Any others to you?
No, sir.
Okay. Then we'll move on.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, model.
Okay. Then we'll move on to the one new concept today. So this is really so interesting and very, very important things where we are going to be learned today. Okay. So until now, we understand about a class. What is that class and what would be there inside the class and what are the things it can be do with the class and how to execute a class. These are the things we learned, right?
Yes.
So that means a class, it has a mixture of a methods and the variables. Okay, that variables could be the global variable and the local variable. And for a method, there is a return type and there would not be a return type. And for the same method, there are different parameters where we could pass, right?
Yeah.
So these are the things we learned today. And until now, we learned about it regarding a class, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Today, we are going to be extend our knowledge to another level with the object oriented concepts. Okay, that is nothing but OOPS. That is nothing but OOPS. Okay, so in OOPS we have 4 concepts. The first concept is abstraction. 2. The second concept is encapsulation. 3. Inheritance. And the fourth one is polymorphism. If you understand these 4 concepts perfectly, you are the best programmers. Okay, that is the major building blocks for these 4 concepts. Until now, we created the basement. Means like you have put all the base, and then now you are going to construct the pillars. If you construct these 4 pillars, and after that it is so easy where you can construct a home. How many floors you want, you can construct it. That is what it meant to be now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go each and every concept so that it will be easy for us to understand what are the things we are going to be discussing. Got it? Anyone wants to try? If anyone knows already about this,
Yeah, inheritance.
abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, or polymorphism.
Actually,
Abstraction means
Christian
hiding the
explained
data.
inheritance.
What was it?
Inheritance.
No. We'll go with starting. We are not going to be
We
jumble
don't
about
know
Abstraction, we don't have an idea. No.
Okay.
Mm,
Abstraction, you don't have an idea?
No,
Yes.
no.
No.
Okay. How about the encapsulation?
I
No.
have never done.
That also we just have
Yes,
Never done. Just heard.
inheritance and polymorphism. Polymorphism was only taken once, one class only. So we don't have any detailed idea about it.
You don't have a detail about that too? So only, and the last time what Chindu has taken, he directly took the, he directly took the inheritance.
Yeah,
No, Christian not take that.
Chris took
We
the
started
class.
from inheritance actually. We did not go with this.
You did not start these things in that
Yes.
initially.
Yes.
We only had inheritance. That's it.
Okay. Got it. That's fine. We'll go each and everything. We'll understand simple things, okay? Abstraction is called hiding the data. Okay?
Okay.
So, normal meaning we can take, a normal English meaning. Okay? So that means like you are hiding something, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you hide? Basically, how do you hide the data which is not going to be seen by the another people? We have to do something, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Excuse me. Sorry. There we will come to know a concept called access specifiers.
Yes.
Okay. So this access specifiers will hide the data between the classes. That's it, right? So if you have a 2 houses, if you want to hide your things means, so from the another people, you need to hide it, you put it into the locker, which the other people will not see. That's what we do, right?
Yes.
So in the same way, if you have a 2 classes, like house 1, house 2, house 3, there are 3 classes. You want to hide the data. Data means like your data type, whatever the data type you have, you want to hide the data which is initials to the one variable. So how do you do that? There it is called access specifiers will play that role to hiding the data. How do we hide the data? We will see in now 1 minute. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. So today we are going to be, I'm introducing one more new concept called access specifiers. So what is the English meaning of this? Access specifier. English meaning.
It specifies who can access and what can access.
So that means if we have a thing, so who is authorized to access this? This guy is authorized to access and this guy is not authorized to access. That is what it has to be. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, are you following me?
Yes.
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 Now we'll see here in our program. We'll see. This is the house 3. This is called house 2. Okay.
Okay.
What I'm doing?
Creating an
Creating an
object.
object.
Creating an object.
But of class
Right?
3.
I created one more variable called test22. Got it, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Where is my test22 here?
It is
Because
not there.
you
It is
mentioned
private.
it is private, right? It will access by only that
That's
class.
correct. So because I'm hiding the data test22 where another people should not see. What did I do? I mark it as a private.
Private.
Okay. So from this class, I'm trying to access that. Where is the test2 here? Test22. I'm not able to get it at all, right?
Yes.
So that means like I'm hiding the data. So yesterday we discussed about this public, right?
Yes.
Public means accessible to everyone. That was its meaning, right? English meaning is a public means accessible to everyone. Private means accessible to the particular person only. Okay. So that means inside this class alone, I can access this variable. Okay. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So inside this class alone, from starting to here up to this end, wherever you want to use, you can use it. But if you go outside, those people is like, they cannot touch my private things. For example, if you see, guys, you have in your home, you have some private things where all your family members can able to touch, use it and do it. But if the third person is coming from another family, okay, are you allowing him to touch that your private things, whatever the gold, whatever the things is there, which is valuable for you? So you will not allow them to touch, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So you are making them. So this is only accessible to my family, not for the others. So that is the reason where even though if you mention the private, this is accessible in my family alone. It is not accessible outside the family. Get it?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
So now we have seen access specifier called private, and we already know public, and there is a one more access specifier called protected. So this access specifier will learn in our inheritance concept. There we'll understand it. Okay. Up to now, you just understand about the private and public. Okay. Get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Now, any questions on abstraction? Guys, be careful and be aware of whatever the topics which we are discussing, because the similar type of names are repeating. But similar, I'm saying, I'm not saying the same. I'm saying the similar. Abstraction means it is one of the object-oriented concepts. That means it is a hiding of the data. So where the access specifiers come into the picture. So this is the way you have to connect the dot. Abstraction. Understand the clear word. So because in our future we will see the abstract, but you should not confuse between the abstraction and abstract. So that's the reason I am saying now itself. So be aware the word abstraction. Okay.
Sir, when we are calling things in house 3, and when you're calling things in house 3, only then you will hide, not in house. So sorry, house 2, when you're calling things of house 3, only then you're hiding. Otherwise you won't hide, right? If it is in house 3.
What do you mean by otherwise?
And if you have to perform any task in house 3 only, you don't have to hide it. You hide it.
That's what I was saying, right? So in your house, if you have a goal, so all your family members can able to access.
Correct.
Because that's a precious thing, that's a private thing, all your family members can able to access,
Yes,
right?
sir.
But if some other person came to your family, to a home, will you allow them to access your goal?
So it's only for
That is what-
outsiders. Okay.
Get
Okay,
it,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good. So, we discussed about a topic called abstraction, right?
Yes.
Good. Protected, we'll understand about the later point. Next, encapsulation. Wrapping of the data into single data unit. Okay. That means, for example, you have a normally one second, I'm not remembering the name of that bag. I mean, what do you say, like Gotham Sanchi in English?
Anna?
What do you say, Gotham Sanchi in English?
Sunny bag.
Jute bag. Sorry. We had jute bags, right? You remember?
Yes.
Jute bag.
Okay. So, for example, when you are moving your home from one place to another place, what do you do? All the things you are putting into the one place, one bag, and you will tie it, and you will you don't want to forget that name. I mean, whatever the things you put it inside. For example, you put all your clothes. So you will say, like, you will put the label on the top of that bag saying as a clothes, so that whenever you want, you can just take that bag. So if you want to see the clothes, okay, go and identify the bag. On the name you have the label called clothes, so you can access it. That is what we do, right?
Yes.
Normally. So in the same way, if you want to access that data, what are the things it is there? Everything you are wrapped into the single data unit is called a class. Correct? So, for example, if you see here, all this data, methods, everything you are wrapped into the one place, that is called class. Yes?
Yes.
It is starting from here to, so you are, whatever the things you did, you put all the things and into the jute bag, and you given a label here called house 3. So when you given the label and you wrapped all the things, and wherever you want to go, just use this variable, use this label, and then you can access the things wherever you want. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is called encapsulation. Got it? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So we can go a little bit deeper, but for now, this information would be enough for you guys for the encapsulation abstraction. In the future, if you want really, then we can go inside. But for now, this will be the give you the whole idea what is this concept does. Clear?
Can you just for one more time say the encapsulation just to be clarified?
See, Saurabh, basically, you have all this data and you tied up with these braces, right?
Yes.
Means these braces starting to here is the scope of this class. Everything inside the class you can able to tie it up here, right?
Yes, yes.
So in the same way, you have a bag and you put all your clothes and you tied up with that, with the some thread. Okay. Now you've given a label to that bag saying that this is a clothes bag. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
In the same way, you wrap all the data here and you given the label called name, class name.
Class name, yes.
Okay. So if you go to the another class and if you want to use this house 3 objects, what do you do? Just you will create this object and you will access.
Yes. And I will get everything from
the whatever the things which is there inside the
house 2, house 3. Yes.
So that means like this is so easy where you can able to transfer your things from one place to another by having that label directly. By seeing that label itself, you can able to use this. Correct? Normally.
Yeah.
The same way, encapsulation is the process where it is telling about a class. So wrapping off all the data into single data unit. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So all the data into single data unit. Single data unit is a class basically with the name of the class here.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes. Thank you.
That's good. Any other questions? Guys?
No, sir.
Yeah, I have one in access specifiers as I asked earlier. So will does public means it is accessible to everything in another project also?
Another project means?
Where these classes,
Another
house
class.
3, house 2, they are in the same project, I guess, in the area.
Okay, I'm showing you here. There is a project is Arun training, Java training.
Java training is the project actually, and the Arun training is another project. So he's asking if it is available in the Arun training also.
Okay.
If we create something in house 3 method, public method, and we try to access it in another like Arun training or Java training.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. This is a area, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And this is one of the area.
Yes.
This is one project and this is another project.
Yes.
So for example, take this is Andhra Pradesh state. Okay. Inside that Andhra Pradesh state, there is a one different area is there. And this is take is a West Bengal state, and this is another area, right?
Yeah.
How do you connect from here to here, first of all? That's what you need to know. Okay. How do you connect first? Because this is a Andhra Pradesh and this is a West Bengal. How do you connect these two?
By roads, I guess.
That's by roads, but how do you connect in the application in the Java application? How do you do that?
Constructors.
What was it?
I can inherit the classes, but I don't know does it work in
How do you inherit the
different
class?
projects.
Because this is a different state and this is a different state altogether, right? How do you inherit?
Okay, then I think we can't.
Import the package.
So there are different ways to do that. For example, by the roadways, you can connect, right?
Yes.
How do you connect the roadways between these two? That is a different topic altogether. Right now, it is not needed. Completely understand about a single project. We'll come to know like how you are gonna be using these projects in another classes, another projects, so that you can able to use the whatever the classes available here, you can able to use it here. In your future, we'll see that. Okay.
Okay.
For now, concentrate and understand clearly on what you are learning now.
Okay.
Get it?
I have another question.
And make sure your team has to be performed very well. That is the point. That is the agenda here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Someone has a question. Please go ahead.
I have actually. If I don't mention any access specifiers, so what happens? What does it take? What is the scope of the method then?
Okay.
Public.
So now, for example, here the new table. Is there any access specifier, Polamita?
No.
No, right? So what do you think? Like, is there which access specifier should be there here?
There should be some default.
Yes, some default. What do we do?
Is public is the default? I don't know.
Yes, it is. Public is a by default.
Okay.
By default, if you write or if you did not write, no matter, the public would be there. If you specify that, that is up to you. If you did not specify, by default, public would be there. Okay. But if you want to change that, you want to make it as a private, if you want to make it as a protected, then you need to say that, boss, I want to change my variable to be a private. I want to change my variable to the protected. If I did not specify anything, by default, Eclipse will identify this one as a public. Java will say that it is a public.
Yeah.
For example, if you see this line number, string new table is a class, right? We'll see
Yes.
here. OBJ dot. Oh, sorry. What? Where is that?
New table, second one. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, new table. Is there right?
Yes.
Clear, Polimata?
Yes.
So that is a public.
That's a public. Automatically, it is a public.
Okay.
Now,
circle of safety.
I marked one method as a private here. Okay.
Yes.
Lavanya, do I get the kid 2 room 3 in this house too?
No, that was private, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If I say wrong? Yes, Lavanya?
It's private.
But I will say no. Because it's a method, right?
Yeah, method.
So, what is your answer? Do I get or not?
I think no.
Let's see. No, we did not get it. Yes?
Yes.
So, that means you are correct, Lavanya. I am wrong. That means if you mention a method, if you mention a variable as a private, that would not be available outside of it. Okay. I will show you one very good example here itself. I can able to create an object here. I can access here.
Yeah.
Kid to room 3,
Before-
even though this is private. Why?
Because it is a non-static.
Inside the
Class.
Yes, because it is belongs to the same family. Because it is belongs to the same home. Same home. Within the class, it is available. That is the reason I can able to access the private also. Right? Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. Guys, if you have any questions, stop me here itself so that we can able to clear it up. If you don't have anything, then we'll move on.
Sir, I'm having one question.
Yes, madam.
Sir, if we give the private variables inside public, what will be the result?
The private variable inside the public.
Yes.
Inside the public means?
In line number 13, no, inside the body, you give that test to 22.
I did not understand, Nageshwari.
I think she's asking if we give a private variable inside a public method.
Room method.
Inside a method?
Yeah,
Yes.
room.
Come on, ma'am. So if you're not saying the method, then someone will ask you this question. Who the hell teach you this Java? Don't say my name, okay? Please. Don't say my name. Or I'll change my name from today onwards. You have to tell clearly it's a method, right? Okay. Okay. Now, you want to say this private? Test 44 equal
20.
to
22 on
oh, sorry. No, I'll create a new one.
string test 22.
Actually, she want to print that one on line number 11.
11.
Oh, you want to print this one here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's my bad. Then you need to say that Moulali, who teaches you the Java?
So,
What is happening in Nageshwari?
The error is showing some.
Already it is showing, right?
Yes.
Why?
I think that would be a non-static variable because
Correct.
we are accessing inside the static method.
Yes, that's correct.
So we need to give the static keyword.
Very good. So, as I said, if it is a private also, you are able to access the things within your family, within your home. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Don't confuse, guys. For example, don't confuse from the the local variable and the global variable. Okay. So if you are creating any of variables inside this method, it is not available outside because it is inside the room, right? Correct.
Yes.
It is inside the room where other people cannot go and access it.
Then that is a
Outside,
local
everyone will able to
variable.
access.
Yes.
Right? Don't
Yes.
forget our basic structure, how the house it would be. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that 100% applies. But if it is in the public place, you can have access everywhere, right? Everyone can access that one. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
If there is a TV in the hall, you can bring the TV into your private room and you can use it because it's in the public place, right?
Yes.
So it's up to you. But if you have a AC in your bedroom, you cannot take it and put it into the public place, right? Because it belongs to you only. Right?
Yeah. That is
Got it.
local. Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear, Nageshwari?
Yes.
Okay, fine, Nageshwari. That's good. So you want to know my guru name? Who teaches Java?
Yeah.
That is Chris only.
Yes.
Ask Chaitanya. Okay, how did you teach Java to Moulali? Okay. Do you know Chaitanya?
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay, guys. Any other questions on these two? Abstraction, encapsulation.
No, sir.
No, Moulali.
No?
No,
Very
sir.
good. Very good. These are the two concepts are so good concepts in the Java. Really very good concept. Okay. You love it, but you need to understand perfectly. So we'll just give it some introduction on the inheritance. Then we'll go on the deeply tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Now, inheritance are three types. Okay. One, single. Two, oh, before going that, I just want to say that what is inheritance, first of all. I don't want to go to the types of inheritance. First, I need to
You
tell you
inherit
what
property.
Acquiring properties
Acquiring
from
properties and from
Deriving properties from parent class to child class.
yeah. So I can say like acquiring properties from my in-laws to me.
Yeah.
Not from the parents, I'll say that.
Circle of safety.
Parents.
parent class to child.
Okay. No. I'm just, I mean, I'm saying just like, acquiring the property from my in-laws to me.
Yeah, that is also, I think, one kind of.
Okay. Basically, it is acquiring the properties, means whatever the things are there from your parent to the child. Basically, this is already we know from whatever the way of talking, the way of walking of my parents, that will come automatically to the next generations, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So all these things, this is already we know about it. Inheritance. It's English meaning, plain English meaning, right?
Yes.
So acquiring the properties from the base class to the child class. So that means whatever the things it is there from this class, I'm just extending to the this class also, right? This is a father and this is a son. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the way you're getting everything from the your father to your son, right?
Yes.
Now, sorry. In this inheritance, we have different types of inheritance. One, single. Two, multiple. Multi-level. And multiple. There is one more type of inheritance usually the people say as a hybrid. If you ask me, no, I forgot basically. So I'm not going with this hybrid. So if you say, we'll discuss about these three: single, multi-level, and multiple. Okay.
Yes.
Now, single inheritance means acquiring the properties from one base class to the one child class. That is called single, only one person, right? So basically what it happened to from the base class to the child class, that means, for example, I'll take you one very good thing here. This is the parent. This is a child. Okay.
Okay.
Now he, for example, if you take he walks, runs, and eat. So these are the three qualities which the parent has. Okay, just take the qualities. Now, he's a son of this parent. So automatically, whatever the things he has, it already acquired to him, right?
Yeah.
So walks, already he got it from his parent. Runs, he got it from his parent. And how to eat, he got it from his parent. Plus, he got some other extra because he's a child, right? So he can able to do something extra. You will not gonna be same as your father, right? You will have some other extra parent because we are the new generation. There's a new generation is gonna be start, right?
Yes.
So he plays what we can do?
Dance.
Dance. Okay. And he has some other things as singing, sings, something like that. Okay. All these things, extra qualities also, we got it from this guy to this guy. Okay. That means what happened for his parent with his child? He extended his parent, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So with the parent quality plus extra qualities he has.
Yes.
That means he extended, right?
Yes.
So usually he has three qualities only: play, dance, and singing. But because of this parent is also considered, so he extended some other extra qualities with him. Correct?
Yes.
So this is what it is happen usually in our day-to-day life. Now in the Java program, what will happen? When you want to inherit from base class to the child class, you need to say that extend. So for example, if I say extend house 3. So that means all the methods which is available here in this house 3, apart from the private, everything would be available here in this house 2. Get it?
Yes.
I'll show you here. I'll create an object to the house 2 here. Obj equal to new house 2, right?
Yeah.
Obj dot. Hey, got kid room 2. I got new table. Nageshwari, new table also came here. Name. And test method. And if you see dining table, everything came. How did it come? Guys, how did it come?
Because we inherit house 3.
Extending the house 3. Right?
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
So this is called single inheritance. Okay? And multi-level inheritance is very simple. So like, grandfather and then father, child, son, grandson, something like that it will go. Okay?
Yeah.
From class A to class B to class C, class D to class C, class E to class F. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is called multi-level inheritance. So usually if you see this word multi-level, what did you remember? Multi-level story building, right?
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 5, floor 6, floor 7, something like number of levels will be there. So in the same way, you will have a multi-level classes, class A, class B, class D, class C, class F. All these things are inheritance is happening. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any other questions up to now? Guys, any other questions?
Sir, understood single, but multi-level have. If you can give an example.
Okay. For example, take you can see, like, you can see these are the number of stories of a building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Shri, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, number this is the multi-level, right? So now, if you take very simple example here, great grandfather. This is grandfather, and this is father, and this is son, and this is grandson, and this is great grandson. Okay. Now take simple example, Saishri. Whatever the qualities,
Yes,
you have a great grandfather, he will get it to the grandfather, right? Right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So whatever the qualities, if qualities of grandfather, he gets the father. That means this father gets both the qualities of grandfather and great grandfather, right?
Correct.
Now, if the son get this qualities means of his father, means whose qualities he got it?
He got all the three: great grandfather, grandfather, father.
Father, and this is available to his son, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, for this grandson,
All the four have come.
all these four qualities he get it. For the great grandson, all these 5 people qualities he get it.
Yes, sir.
Plus, for his grandfather, he get some, like, walks, runs, and eat. These are the 3 qualities he has. For this, he already
Yes,
get
sir.
all these 3 things. Plus, he has some other extra qualities: plays, dance, and singing. Right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
if he goes to his father, he got all these 3 qualities from his grandfather, great grandfather. Plus, for his grandfather, he has some extra qualities. That is also he got it, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So in the same way, this guy has 3, this guy has another 3. So 3 plus 3, 6 qualities he got. Now,
Yeah, there will be adding of the
now
qualities.
for the father, he has extra 3 qualities, and he got it from the 6 qualities from his grandfather. Means 6 plus 3 is 9 qualities he got it.
9, yeah.
So for the son, he has extra 2 qualities, but he is getting from the 9 qualities from his father. How many qualities of son now?
11.
11, right? Like that. So here extending is happening. Whatever the things is happening, it's extending. That means
Yes, sir.
you're extending your classes, right? So basically, when you construct a home, Saishri, so for example, if you say, first of all, if you construct a home at some 1,000 square feet, you have some other land, you want to construct more, means what do you say? You are extending that home to the another
Correct.
500 square feet. Means
Correct,
you are
correct.
extending the same thing to the next level, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that is called extends. So here what I am doing here is, this is my house, I extends the house 3. Means I'm merging these 2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Understand? So that is the meaning of a extend. So that's why whenever, if you understand, if you see this extends keyword, means it's a inheritance.
Got it.
Clear?
Yes, sir, it is.
Right. How about everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Is everyone clear?
Good done.
Yes, clear.
Okay. Any questions if you have? Yes, no?
No, I think
Okay, that's good. Multiple inheritance, it's a very big concept. So we will cover it tomorrow. Guys, do all the examples of inheritance, whatever we discuss up to now, and try to do all the classes. Okay?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, guys. Vignesh, can you stay in the call?